Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 8 catches, 87 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. A 3-yard pickup on second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught by Saleh. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big.
8, read.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
They have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scout.
Ready, break.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
10-2 stop.
Brings up second and 9.
On play action, they'll throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle. Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about it.
Down. 15 line. 15 line. Come on, dude. Check. You're out. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Breda. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Go now. 60 outlaw.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Pick it up.
General West.
Pick it up. Begin.
5.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're...
Set up. 60 or.
55 to Mike. Strip that ball.
Get ready.
They'll run with a former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's caught. It's the rookie Deebo Samuel. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
90.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breda. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Matt Breda out of Georgia Southern now in his 3rd year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep off the field last year. Very good yards per carry. 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing. 2nd and 4. And he finds his tight end, Saleh. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now. Flushed out right. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Ready? 70, Indy.
A handoff to Breda to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Check safety, check.
Hey, lock it.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Leo.
2nd down, McKinnon. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We own them.
They run with Breda. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards, first down, Niners.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They'll drop the throw. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't.
On the double.
Watch 98 for Mike. Let's go.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Go now. 15-1. 15-1.
Mike, set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
2nd and 10. He finds McKinnon complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Check 55 to Mike. We got it.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch 98. Get it.
He'll drop to throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense.
Set 18 Gator.
I'm here all day. Mike, 55.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check back.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports halftime report. Time for a look around the NFL here in week 3 of the new year. We'll begin out at State Farm Field. Carolina matching up with Arizona. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the second quarter. Curtis Samuel, a touchdown reception. From there, we fly east to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. 27-9 was the final. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Daniel Jones throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Set, ready, 50, plant.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. They'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is Selleck here with the ground. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Second and 11. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 8 yards into completion, but now they face third down. Back to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Breida. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second and 5. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Samuel, the 36 overall pick in last year's draft. Played his college ball at South Carolina. Really good senior campaign. 62 catches, 882 yards, and also threw in 11 touchdowns for good measure. They go counter with Breida. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means you probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Alert flare, 61, matchbox lights. Now.
He'll set up a throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense. But when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop.
60 outlaw.
Right here, right here.
Get it.
Rwby, he'll try the right side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
He's crashing. He's
X3. 218, chop.
2nd and 2. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
6-6, pull it high. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. McKinnon. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Check 28. Sam off. 5.
Now it's Rwby. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Who that?
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Hard.
Bang. Hatchet.
Gone. Hey, exit.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 for Mike.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Topper.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Bam.
They'll try to run with Breida. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal.
Check. Look at me. Go. Look, squeeze. Snap.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Matt Breida, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call.
Ready. 70, Indy.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
This is Breida. He finds an opening past the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Let's go.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Undercrush. Protein spill. Get it.
On 1st down, McKinnon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here. Well, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he gets it down to the 32. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
98. Watch 98. 98 for Mike. Push him back.
They go draw play to McKinnon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Right there in the middle, 55. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. No. Off. Slam.
They go.
He'll look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Hey, wahoo!
55, my God, 55.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jarek McCammon. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has.
Ready, set. Watch it, 5. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Now a give to Breida. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Let's go.
55.
Yeah.
They run again with Breida. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky.
Check 52.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Mark 55. Mark 55. Get it.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it. So with that, need 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Niners, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan.